You're my family, and I love you, but you're all terrible. We're drawing Bob from Bob's Burgers here on My Sketchy Habit. Hello, my name's Patrick, I'm an artist, and this is My Sketchy Habit, where we draw every day and you don't have to be ashamed. That's right, we are art positive here, and we like to just have fun drawing pictures, and we're doing art challenges this week. 3 per character, and we've got 3 characters in the lineup. Don't forget, we have an art gallery where we have a daily prompt, and I love to share your art. If you have art you want to share, please drop it in the Discord. All you have to do is click the link down below and join the Discord, and we'll love to have you see your art, share it. We'll put it up here. Yesterday, our prompt was Ghost Lawyer, and I put my prompt up here for you to enjoy. But like I said, if you have art you want to share, be it the daily prompt or something else, please let me know. Don't forget to stick around to the end to see what today's prompt is. But for now, we've got Bob from Bob's Burgers to draw from memory in 1 minute and with reference. Let's get to the art. So we're getting started with the Bob's Burgers from memory, and I thought for sure this time I had it. This time I thought I definitely, most certainly knew exactly who Bob was and what he looked like. And, well, you'll see. We got the spoon right. All Bob's Burgers characters sort of have a spoon-shaped body head thing, where the head and neck makes a spoon. And so that's sort of what we got here. And then it became time to go deeper into Bob. And you know, this is where things started to fall apart. I knew he had a mustache. I knew he had a chin. The real question was, what does his hair look like? I think it sort of had spiky, pointy things, but I couldn't quite remember. Nor can I remember exactly how long it was or what it looked like. And so you can see me here just sort of like roughing in different ideas of what that could be or should be. And I went down with the hair, but I think the truth is that it's an up with hair sort of thing. And so you'll see me here trying my best to figure out who Bob is. This must be like Bob's evil twin or like brother or something. It's not quite Bob, but it's not Bob either. And so, you know, somewhere in the mix of things, we got close to a Bob. I love the show Bob's Burgers. I've been watching it ever since it first came out. It, you know, connected with me in a way that I thought was really fun. I like the art style. I like the stories that they tell and the characters that they have. And all told, it's really sort of a fun world that they've made there for that show. And I enjoy catching up on it. My wife and I are currently catching up on a couple seasons because we've fallen behind as life and time and all those things have gotten in the way. And so I've been watching some of the newer episodes, which is really fun, and I can't wait for the next season to start. And yeah, we're going to dive deeper into our Bob here. We're working on the line art for that hair. Like I said, I just couldn't quite figure out what was wrong with it. And it wasn't until I looked at the actual image that I realized what was wrong, that in fact the hair goes up. We also did a little bit of nudging there. You can see that we liquefied and sort of changed the shape of the head. And in doing so, I needed to come back and just do a little bit of cleanup on the character, just to make sure that the bits and pieces that made him worked. It's game time! That means it's time for us to play a little game, and we have today Guess the Image. I drew an image in a little under 1 minute, and it's your job to guess it before time is up. Can you do it? Let me know. Now it's time for the 1 minute, and I, of course, got a chance to look at the actual Bob picture. And so you can see I started with the up hair, because I knew. Now I knew that the hair goes up, and that was the way it was supposed to be. I also realized that I did like a longer nose and mustache. That makes a pretty big difference. But of course, here I only have a minute, so there's a few scaling issues on this proportions of this body and this head together. It becomes close to what Bob is, but of course it's sort of loose and floundering. Not quite right. It's time for the dad joke, bad joke. My dad sends me a joke every single day in WhatsApp, and I collect them all up so I can share them with you. And today we have a joke about a burger for Bob. How does a burger introduce his wife? How does a burger introduce his wife? Meat patty. Meat patty. How does a burger introduce his wife? Meat patty. That's the bad joke. The dad joke, bad joke. And finally we arrive with reference. Now, I've had a chance to try my best to remember him. I've had a chance to do it fast and loose. And here and now I get a chance to do it properly. You can see there's a few spatial issues here as we get started, but this is a sketch, and sketches are places where we have the permission to try. And so as I'm working here, I'm nudging, I'm testing, I'm trying to experiment with what I think Bob looks like based on the references that I'm working with, and try to pull together something of a Bob that makes some reasonable sense. You can see here there are elements of our original drawing from memory that are there, right? He has the sort of long mustache. He has the little chin dimple underneath his spoon-shaped head. He has a pocket, but you know, my aspects of the character were just slightly off-putting. Goes to show you how strong memory really is, and by which I mean not really. But I think it turns out pretty good. I can't believe I also forgot arm hair. That feels like a really important part of Bob's character. In at least one episode, they reference the fact that he has arm hair, and I completely blew it in that particular sense. And you can see me here just roughing in what those shapes look like. They sort of use these like triangular shapes, sort of like Garfield's fur pattern. And I think we've got the Bob that we're going to go with. We just need to get some color on here and we'll have Bob from Bob's Burgers. Let's get some color. And that's going to be it for our lovely Bob's Burgers today. My first one was okay, and the time one was alright, but the last one was getting pretty darn close. I think they turned out pretty fun. I hope you had a good time. Please let me know if you're enjoying these videos, or if you have characters you'd love to see me try. I will add them to my ever-growing list of options. But before we go, we want to head to the art gallery where I like to share your art. So if you have some art, please join the Discord. Share it with us. We'll put it here on screen during an upcoming video. I would love to do that. We also have a prompt for today, and that prompt is the Blade of Ice. The Blade of Ice. Determine what that is for you or in your mind, and we would love to see it in the Discord down below. Share your art, be it the prompt or anything else, and that would be great. With that, we have arrived at the end of our happy video today. So let me remind you the one rule of My Sketchy Habit, which is, of course, don't tell anyone about our sketchy habit. That's between you and me. Till next time, friends, keep being awesome. Bye!